So, fighting for the WKU Welsh K1 kickboxing title, we have Jacob Crosbie, and he's going to be taking on Logan Fox. I'm going to introduce you to Gurge, the flying carpet man himself, the man, the one and only Genie from the Cave of Wonders. Here he is, Gurge.
Yo, it's Scourge, and I'm here with Chris Bladen. We are representing JackHammer. We are going to be asking these wicked fighters some questions, and we need to know the answers. Mr. Chris, is there anything you want to say before we begin?
Who is going to win? That is the question. That is all the fans want to know. Over to you.
But before we get those answers, right now, let me introduce you to Jacob Crosbie. Jacob Crosbie, how are you doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
And we also got his opponent, Logan Fox. Logan Fox, tell me about yourself today.
I'm doing amazing, good.
Brilliant work, guys, and welcome to the JackHammer Media Day. We want to find out everything that's going on. Jacob, first, please tell me, how have you been preparing for this fight?
So I'm training about 5 to 6 times a week with my runs on top of that, and I've just been training, well, my biggest fight yet, so I've been training the hardest I have.
And Mr. Logan Fox, have you been training any more or less, or have you been changing your things for this fight?
I've been training about five days a week. I've been training different places, doing loads of runs, everything, get ready for this big fight.
Plan. I know it might only work, I know some people think it's tactical, but sometimes you can't get out of old habits. So aren't you best just to fight your own fight rather than thinking, well, I'm waiting for this or I'm waiting for that, because he might just change his total game plan.
I mean,
Who's
got a point.
You're sorry? You've got more to look at of Jacob than what he has of you, sort of thing.
I mean,
Full contact to K1.
it's been good. It's easier.
Full contact to K1.
It's been good. It's easier than I thought it was, and I'm starting to get really good used to it. And I find it quite easy now to just switch on to it.
Anything you want to say, but good.
And Logan, you've been fighting on the tatami rule set. You recently had a change of camp. Fighting on the tatami rule set, you recently had a change of camp. Have you found that change of camp being any
Sometimes I think it's more the coaches that are afraid more than the actual fighters, because the fighters just do what they're told by their coaches. But for me, I think it's going to be an exciting fight. I mean, how old are you both now? 15, 16?
Yeah, I'm 16.
I'm 15.
Do you know what I mean? So in the next 2 years, this is just enhancing them and bringing them in and nurturing them into what could be a fantastic career and getting them noticed and getting them out there. And what we're doing now is promoting, and we're not just promoting the show, we're promoting you as fighters as well. So who knows where it could end? Because I'll guarantee that there's people watching this and they'll be watching what we do and what we put on and go, oh, I want him on this show as well. So, there's a lot of eyes on you, even when you don't think that there's eyes on you. So that's what I think.
One question for Jacob. So we know that you've done some full contact. We know that you're doing K1. Are there any sorts of other disciplines that you're working on at the moment, or you have previously worked on?
I've competed in just full contact, K1 and low kick. So that's about it.
And yourself, Logan? Same question.
Same year. I've only ever really done kickboxing, low kick. I've tried bits of boxing training, but mainly just fought in low kick and kickboxing.
And how are you expecting to go for yourself, Logan? That's first question goes to you. How will you expect the fight on the 11th of October to go when you step into the ring against Jacob Crosbie?
I'm confident, but it could go either way on the day. But I'm very
We
confident.
don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that.
But
But
what I
your
do
real
want to hear
thoughts?
is I want to hear Logan. I want to know what he's saying, what his thoughts are. Continue, Logan.
But my thoughts are I want to win, and that's what I want.
And Jacob, what are your thoughts? What is your predicament for that one?
I think it's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a hard fight without a doubt, but that belt's going to be coming on with me.
And have you two met each other in the Welsh valleys before on any events that have been there, or is it going to be the very first time you're going to set eyes on each other in the competitions?
Fun.
I have seen Jacob fight before, and I'm pretty sure I did do a sparring session with you before.
Yeah, we have sparred before, but maybe a year ago.
It was about a year or two ago.
Okay.
And
So
was
my
for
question
some
is, where do you see yourselves going after this fight? You know, because one of you is going to win. Where do you see yourselves going?
I'm just hoping whatever way it goes, I can just go straight back in and just keep fighting, keep getting better.
Well, I've got another fight lined up for November, so obviously my eyes are set on this one for now. But as soon as this one's out the way, straight back into camp.
And before we start to sign out, I want to know, do yourself, Jacob, have any words for Logan?
Not really. Just good luck. See you on the 11th.
And Logan, do you have anything to say to Jacob before we sign out?
The same goes, good luck, man, and we're gonna have a great fight.
Over to you, Chris.
Yes. I just
Very good.
say the hey.
Very good.
No, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's like say, I don't know if any of them are coming to the weigh-in on the 10th. This is the only part that lets our sport down. You know, obviously travel and costs because there's not enough So, battling it out on JackHammer UK, we have two professional girls, both Pro-Am world champions. Hailey Kiely, 2 times ISKA champion. And then we got Macey Lewis, WRSA world champion. There are 4 people along the way that have fought each other. Now, head to head, they're going for it on JackHammer UK, 3x3s. The shin pads are off. The bare shins are on. Over to you, Gurge.
Yo, it's Gurge, and welcome Hailey and Macey to our JackHammer Media Day. How are you ladies feeling? First of all, Hailey, how are you feeling? You let me know first, please.
Yeah, I'm all good. I'm excited now to go. I'm sure Macey's the same. I'm sure we've both trained really, really hard for this, and it's going to be, I think, one of the best female fights this year so far.
And enough of Hailey talking for Macey. Macey, you tell me, how are you feeling today?
No, I'm the same. I'm excited. It's a different, something different, a new challenge, and I think it's a fight that everyone's wanted to see for a while. So I'm excited.
The questions have been asked and we are ready to answer them. We've both seen you fight same fighters with different outcomes. Now, Macey, I want to go with you first. You have fought the same fighter as Hailey and you have defeated her. You tell me, what are your thoughts on this fight between you and Hailey?
I just want it to be as technical as possible. Show why we're both world champions, and put everything out there ultimately and have a war.
Now, Hailey, we have seen you last at JackHammer and we saw you bring in that war. You suffered a defeat from this same opponent, but then you came back like a trooper. Tell me, what are your thoughts on this fight with Macey?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think we did both fight the same person, but I think I won both fights. I didn't get the decision first time, but I still think I won, and second time I did it more convincingly. So yeah, we're no fools here. We don't turn pro for no reason. So yeah, it'll be good. We're both at top for a game, and I feel like that's a difference in pro kickboxing. You're not going in fighting a journeywoman. You're going in fighting someone that wants to win as much as you do, and that's why it's going to be so exciting.
Now the shins are off and the pain switch is going to be on. How are you feeling about those shin pads? Mrs. Hailey, we'll go with you first.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's something different for both of us. Our last couple of fights have been with the pants and the boots and the shin pads, and it's all very bulky and comfortable, but now it's going to get more violent now, and as Mace said, it's going to be a war. I've fought bare shin twice before. I know what it's like in there, so I'm looking forward to getting back to it.
And Macey, tell me your experience with the shins coming off.
This will be my first time with the shins off. That's not bothering me though. I'm going to put it all out there, like I said. The shins are ready for sure.
The thing I like about these two fighters is they're not afraid to dodge people. They're not afraid to challenge themselves. And I know lads that would not do this, what you two are doing, you know. And we've had a few guys, Macey, you married one of them, you know, they're all idiots normally. But there's a very few adult lads that are willing to try this at the moment. You know, we've even got champions that are a bit, I'm not sure. So for you two to put everything on the line, you know, world champion versus world champion. I know there's not a belt as such, but for us, it's about bringing in the ranks and giving you two the profile that you both deserve, because you see so many people that want to stay in their lane and they don't move out of their lane, where you two now are like going, right, this is uncomfortable, but let's go for it. And to me, that's what makes proper champions. So I just want to say thank you for saying yes. And I can't wait for you to put on a show. And the thing is, I like both of you. You know, I get on with your other half. I get on with Hailey. You know, so there's no favoritism for me. Sometimes it can look like it because of how JackHammer's gone. You know, because obviously I've had Hailey that has probably been the face of JackHammer since we've started, and then yourself, Macey. You know, we've managed to pick up a world champion from another association to come and fight. And I think that's what makes JackHammer what it is. You know, we try to get the right fights. And I think for me, we've done it right. So please, please do not get injured. Wrap yourselves in cotton wool this week. Gurge, over to you.
We're not doing any of that cotton wool wrapping, Mr. Chris. I just repeatedly will say that the shins are off. And I mean, this business is real right now. Macey, congratulations. I believe you recently got married. Is that correct?
Yeah, it is. Thank you so much. Straight back into it.
And may I ask, when he doesn't do the dishes, do your shins come off then?
He knows the score, that's for sure.
Okay, very good. Good to hear. I'm glad you've got him trained well. Hailey, now you are returning back to JackHammer. The last time I saw you, you were one of the commentators. How are you feeling coming back into the ring at JackHammer?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Unfortunately, I had to be just commentating last time after getting injured. Thankfully, I am back to my best, which is great as well this year. And I think that night, sitting so close to the ring and seeing all the action, I had the best seat in the house, and it really just gave me the hunger back as well, I think, to be like, I can't wait to train my ass off and get back in there. And that's how I feel now. So I'm looking forward to being inside the ropes this time.
Both fighters from strong camps. Hailey, have you been working specifically on any tactics, or are you keeping to the same game plan that you have done with previous fighters?
Yeah, we'll have a mix of both. I think we'll have things I'm used to doing and new things as well. It's different with the shin pads off, and I know on the night I'm going to be strong like always coming forward, but there also has to be, I think, a side of being precise with what you're doing, and there has to be meaning behind what you're doing as well. And I'm looking forward to showing that side of me as well and going in and getting the job done.
Macey, you're saying this is the first time you're taking the shins off. I want to know, you've got a great training team behind you. Have you been working previously with no shins, or is this going to be something that's going to be very foreign to you?
No, we've got numerous lads at the gym that have fought no shins before. We're no stranger to it. I've had a great camp, and they've all taught me exactly what I need to do. So we're going in there and I know what I've got to do.
I'm looking forward to seeing this fight for sure. Chris, you tell me, are you excited as much as I'm excited about this one? We can't hear you, Chris. You're playing mimes.
Sorry. Sorry. I know both the camps, and you know, their foundations that they've been brought up with are right. You know what I mean? So I know that when that first kick goes in, even if they catch that horrible elbow and it's on their foot, I know that they won't be able to give in, because
we've heard their thoughts answering the questions. Now I want to. We've heard their thoughts answering the questions. Now I want to know, Hailey, what would you like to say to Macey up ahead of this upcoming fight?
You know me by now. I'm not a rubbish talker, but I will say to bring your best, because people are looking forward to it, and I'll bring my best too. And there will be fireworks in there, and I know many people that are tuning in, so and I'm sure you have lots to do. And let's give them what they're paying for, and let's show the world what female kickboxing is all about.
Hailey's ready to set the firework up and make it explode in the ring. Macey, what would you like to say to Hailey?
Exactly the same. Let's just have it, and we'll leave it all in there.
You got a police officer against a school teacher. I can't wait. It's gonna go off. Come on. Yes.
It's not every day you see that now.
I know.
I just want to say thanks to yourself, Chris, as well, for putting on, I suppose, such a fight of importance, I think, to the female kickboxing world. I'm sure me and Macey, we feel the same when I say this, but we really appreciate giving us such a high platform to show off our skills. And thank you, I suppose, for all the work you do for female kickboxing.
Yeah, this isn't the end. This is the beginning. So no matter what happens, I'm sure both of you will be back on the platform, and we will. This is, like I say, this is just a start. We've got something going at the moment. It's starting to work. People are talking about it, and they're not just talking about it in this country. We're having eyes looking at us, and I know people are like raised eyebrows. There's always going to be the negatives, but there's always going to be the positives. And at the end of the day, we are doing something that the UK hasn't done yet. So it's been done before in Europe, and it's thriving in Europe. But I think we've actually put our money where our mouth is and actually doing it. So let's do it. Let's do it.
Let's do it indeed. Amazing words from everybody today. I'm looking forward to the excitement levels are growing, and I can't wait for the 11th October, guys. I do appreciate you guys being here and speaking your minds. Mr. Chris, I'll hand it over to you for the final roundup on that one.
The 10th of Friday, the 10th. Will you both be at the weigh-in? I know Hayleigh's there. Are you at the weigh-in, Macey?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah. So let's get it. Let's do it. Scales don't lie. Scales don't lie. We'll see who's put the work in and who needs to go in the sauna. We will see who's had them last little cupcakes that shouldn't have had. But yes.
Yeah, we wish you were eating cupcakes, Chris. We wish.
Thanks for that.
Me and Gurge will finish them off. We're not bothered.
Tune in on Tuesday live on TikTok. We will help you guys out on what once you fight over.
Yeah, you gotta follow us on TikTok, Chris Blade and one or the Magic Carpet Man over there, because I am taking him down on the Tuesday. We are having a battle, me against him on TikTok. We're like little children. So yeah, here we go. He lost last week and he's still crying. I can see how he's upset. Look, he hasn't even put his cushions right because he was beating them up last week. He would chucked his dummy out the pram. But yeah, Tuesday it's all going off. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned because we've got more coming. So here we are. We're live with Zain, Amer and Toby Pountney, the English champion versus the Midland champion, GCO boxing. They're going to be going head to head for the British GCO title on the 11th of October on JackHammer UK. And it brings me none other than to introduce you to our MC of the night, Gurge. How are you, Gurge?
Yo, it's good, and I'm excited about this one. I've seen both of them fight, and I'm looking forward to seeing them lay some hands in the ring. I want to know, Toby, how are you feeling about it?
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm feeling sharp. I've trained hard. I know Zain's a good kid, so I'm up for a good scrap. Can't wait, man.
Zain the Hammer, let me know, how are you feeling about the 11th of October at JackHammer?
Of course, I'm feeling ready. When am I not ready? Ready for this fight.
Both fighters from good kickboxing camps, but now they're putting the boxing skills on show. on the 11th of October in JackHammer. Toby,
Yeah.
what have you been ahead of this one? I can see Zain is a tough cookie. Are you ready to make it crumble?
Yeah, Zain's fast, man. I know he's fast, so I'm going to be fast in and out. Go for the points, innit?
Zain the Hammer, are you ready to get the nail and make sure it gets stuck? Or are you going to be tapping on it to keep it live? The job at the end? Let me know.
Of course, I'm always looking for the finish. Can't always look for the 5 rounds. Sometimes you gotta look for the finish.
I like these fighting words. You see, Zain's very confident in talking about finishing it. Toby, are you going to allow this sort of behavior? What are you thinking?
Zain, you're never finishing me.
Of course, man. I'm
You're
gonna
never
keep coming
finishing
forward.
me, bro. You're never finishing me.
I'm gonna keep coming forward.
Come through it. I want it, but come on
I'm
now.
gonna
Come on now.
Is it a
This is,
matter
this is what we're looking out for. This is what we want. You know, JackHammer, we tried to get the right fights. We tried to get the right matches. And we're always here to keep the crowd entertained. And I like to think that we're doing things properly. We've got 2 camps. I know, obviously, Toby's one of my lads. And I know Zain is Kaz's lads. We don't avoid anybody. We take it. It's a learning. If we win, we learn. If we lose, well, Toby gets kicked out of the gym, and that's how it goes. So it's all good. So I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it because I know that Zain will be his biggest test that he's ever had. And I've seen Zain grow up through the ranks in the kickboxing, and I was a fan. I'm one of his fans, and I think it's brilliant to see both of them going head to head. So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm just glad that, you know, Kaz has got the same attitude as me. Let the people fight, because these could fight each other 2 or 3 times. This is the first time they've met in their career. They could come up against each other a few more times, yeah. But let's get it on. And I'm excited. I know you will be with your little sweeties in your hand, Gurge.
the sweeties? The energy levels high, but that's only at the top up. I'm waiting for these guys to give me the grounding of their action in the ring. Toby, are you ready to be kicked out of Chris's gym, or how hard would you fight to stay in? Tell me.
I'm never getting kicked out. I'm never getting kicked out. It's not happening. I'm coming for the win.
Zain, you're telling me that you're going to do the finish. And remember what Chris said. Toby will be kicked out if it doesn't go his way. Are you going to let him stay in his own gym?
Of course, no, I'm gonna get the win. No, just to get the win.
If he gets kicked out of his gym in that case, then, and you get the win, will you take Toby and then adopt him as part of your gym?
Ooh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Chris, I can't hear anything you're saying. He's gone all mime action there.
Said, Zain, you better tell your coach there could be a transfer request coming in. Toby's on his way out and you're going back.
But don't have that, Toby. You're feeling like you're confident.
Watch. I tell you now, I'll prove them all wrong. I'm not getting kicked out Saturday.
When you say prove them all wrong, are you also talking about your own coach?
Yeah, I'm talking about your own coach.
I know, listen, I'm only joking. We like a laugh and a joke. I know that Toby's put the effort in, and I know Zain's a great kid, you know, and for me, you know, I know that the judging's fair. I know that everything is bang on because I lose as many as I win. Sometimes I lose more on my own shows because I don't know who the judges come. They just come with the referee. So for me, you know, I know that it's a 50-50. It's going to be brilliant. I can't wait. I'm excited. And for me, in this sport, being a promoter, the best people, you want the best people to win. You don't want the judges to cheat, because for me, it's about promoting. So I'm just looking forward to it. I think it's good. And the only way you get better is to fight the best. And I think these two are probably the best at their weight. So let them get it on. Let them get it on.
And all jokes aside, gentlemen, I need to know, Zain, what does this title feel? But how do you feel? What does this title mean to you?
It means a lot to me Just starting boxing. I'm gonna climb the ranks, get to the top.
And Toby, what does this title mean to you?
I've not worked hard for nothing. I want the title. I want to get a big cup of titles on my name.
After this fight, what are you thinking, or are you only thinking about this fight?
What
are your plans going forward?
The future, I always want, like, I'm thinking about my next fights next year, international.
Great foreseeing and how you want your career to go. Mr. Zain, please tell me, what are you thinking going forward? What are your plans?
My plan, just keep getting better and better, climbing the ranks all the way to the top. That's it.
And when you saw Toby fight last, what were your thoughts?
He was a good fighter. He was a very good fighter. I'm better.
And Toby, likewise to you, what are your thoughts on Zain when you saw him fight last?
Nah, like I said, he's a good fighter, but I like it because he thinks he's better than me and I'm better than him.
Zain, you're saying you're going for the stoppage. How do you think you can stop him after you've seen him fight?
Any way possible. Doesn't matter how he fights, it's how I'm going to fight him.
Toby, he's going for the stoppage. But you obviously have a plan that you may get him on that one. Tell me, is there a possible way?
You're going to come at me and I'm going to catch you out. What happens if I stop you? Do you know what I mean?
It's not going to happen.
I'm going to catch you. You're going.
Going back to what we were talking about earlier, Toby, if there was a stoppage with Zain, would you be willing to adopt him into your gym?
No, we'll see what that goes later after the fight.
Mr. Chris, you tell me your thoughts on these two.
I think they're both, as you can see, they're both characters, laid back, not confident. They're characters, they're confident, they believe in their own ability. And that's what we like to push forward. And like we said the other week, if you don't bet yourself or if you don't back yourself, who is going to back you? And that's what I like about these two. They put their money where their mouth is. They haven't ducked and they're going for it. And that's all you can ask for, isn't it? And as a coach of Toby, we're excited. Yeah, we know Zain's danger. We know his danger. We're not stupid, you know. We've got a few tricks, but on the same token, as a promoter, going back to a promoter, I think it's an excellent fight. And I think on paper, there's a lot of promoters that would have loved this fight on their show. And I'm just glad that we've managed to get it. And with what we've got at the moment with the WKU and the GCO in the boxing ranks, if this is where these two want to go, I think with what we're doing at the moment in the GCO, we are getting stable rankings and it's proper. It's not wishy-washy. It's not a championship belt that doesn't mean nothing. This is a registered organisation that has got ranks. You know, like, for example, we've got the British champion, we've got the Midland champion fighting the English champion for the British. Isn't that how it's supposed to be? And then whoever wins then can go on to like the Five Nations or the European champion. You know, like I say, whoever loses, it doesn't matter. We have still got a future for them and we're still pushing them on. You know, you should know us in the JackHammer trade. We don't just think, oh, you've lost. That's it. You've forgotten about. We don't do that. We still bring you back and we still put it on and we still get your other opponents and get you back. And that's what I think you should do as a promotion.
Fighting words between these two amazing fighters, and I'm looking forward to the excitement level is raising. Before we sign out, Toby, last words for Zain the Hammer.
Well, Zain, I can't wait, man, but we're going to see you spit on Saturday, innit?
Zain, your response, and what do you want to follow up with?
Just bring your best. We're going to see on Saturday. The best man wins.
The fighting words are there, and I'm looking forward to it. Chris is looking forward to it, and I know your supporters are looking forward to it. Guys, thank you so much, Chris. May you have any final words before we sign out?
No, I just see you both at the weigh-in if you're both there. Make sure you've got your clean underwear. So I know sometimes Toby dribbles and he leaves it now and then. So yeah, bring your best, and may the best person win. Let's do it.
Great work, guys. Thank you so much for that. Honestly, I'm so badly excited for this one. I saw Zain fight previously, and I've seen Toby fight previously. Having them to meet in the ring is going to be, well, pure explosive action. I know that they guys are going to bring it. Oh, actually, one more thing. You both come from kickboxing gym. There be a thought process that you may even see each other in the kickboxing world again, in the kickboxing rule set?
Nah, not for me.
I've never kickboxed me. I'm just always boxer.
And Zain, would you ever consider saying, you know what, Toby, come and meet me in the kickboxing world?
Nah, in the kickboxing world, I reached all my potential. There's nothing left for me to do in there, so just for boxing now.
Brilliant. Thank you so much for your feedback on that one, guys. I'm telling you, I'm looking forward to. Is that the end of that one, Chris, or are we moving to the next one?
Thank you, guys, for tuning in. If you just want to sign yourselves out, that would be great. Superb.
Cheers.
Thank you so much, guys.
Have a good evening. Thank you.
You
Don't
too.
forget school tomorrow, Zain.
Yeah, don't worry.
No, let's go. Let's get them through. Come on.
No, we're good, yeah.
You got Roma, and you should have a lad called Atty. Atty, goal.
Hi.
Yeah, let me just see if he's in.
Right, can you see me? I'm so confused.
Yeah.
I can't see myself though.
We can see you.
Oh God. Why can't I see me? Okay, I don't even care.
It should be a girl called Sage. Atty Gol. His name is ATTYGOL. That is. I don't know who that is. No, it'd be 80s, Jim. Well, let me just make a phone call. Hello, Atty. Are you ready to go online?
Yes. She's online now.
Okay. What's her name? What is she? Is she on the Zoom call?
Yes.
Can you not see yourself, Roma?
No, I'm getting stressed.
What you on? What are you on? Your phone or laptop? What you on?
I'm on my iPad and I can't see myself.
Oh.
Oh wait, I can see myself. Okay, I found.
Yeah, Atty, I've sent it to you on your message.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Sage is saying that she is in.
What's she under? What's her name on it? Who have you got in, Luke? Is it Task Martial Arts?
No.
Go on.
Wait a minute. I said it again to us. Wait one second.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. No problem. Have you got Dalton? Okay, because you're an hour in front of us, aren't you? So it's probably nearly 10 o'clock there. Is that correct?
Yes, that's
Okay, thank you for waiting. We'll be about 5 minutes. We'll have interview for 5 minutes, and then you can get yourself ready to get yourself, because obviously school day tomorrow, isn't it?
My name is Sage.
Yeah, I've got you to. I've got you as Henk Van Haren.
Yes, my name is Sage.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. we're all good yet. Okay then, so we're with Sage Van Haren from the Netherlands, and she will be taking on Roma Tyson from England, and they will be fighting for the WKU World Kickboxing title. Gurge works
And
in a
how
chip
often?
part-time.
Oh my God, Chris, shut up.
She works in a chip shop.
Yeah, I work.
a part-time job. in a
And
chip
what?
shop.
Okay, I'm not getting into
Chris Bladen, this is not an interview for you. This is an interview for Roma and Sage. Roma, going back to you. How often are you training ahead of this fight?
I've been training like 4 days a week, including Saturdays, because I have a Tuesday off work now, so don't even start piping up. But I'm training as hard as I can when I've got Chris coaching me. You know, that's difficult. But yeah,
Yes.
training very hard, and yeah, I'm ready for it.
And Sage, tell me about your training. How often have you been training? Have you been training more than previously, or is the training at the same amount?
Yes, I'm training 6 times a week now, so normal 5 times a week. So there's a lot of extra training. I'm training really hard for this.
And what titles have you held previously, Sage, or is this going to be your first title fight?
No, this is not my first title fight. I've fought a lot title fights, won a lot, but this is my first time in England. So yeah.
Well, we were looking forward to welcoming you to our land of the UK. Roma, tell me about your titles.
I've got 2 British ISK, my London one, and then the JackHammer European.
And what have your thoughts been about Sage ahead of the fight? Have you been watching her in her previous fights?
I've seen clips of her, and she's good. I'm not gonna lie, she looks decent. She looks like a good challenge for me, to be fair. So I'm looking forward to it.
And Sage, have you been analyzing Roma beforehand, or have you been training as normal?
Yes, I've seen a fight from her on YouTube. She's a good appointment, but yeah, we'll see in the ring.
And this is for the WKU World title. How are your feelings towards this title? What are you thinking, and what does it mean to you to win this WKU?
I'm not coming for nothing, so we'll come to bring the belt back to the Netherlands. And yeah, I've trained really, really hard for this, like I said. So I'm very excited.
Thank you. And Roma, what does the WKU World title mean to you?
Means a lot, obviously. You want to win it, don't you? So hopefully we'll see in the ring. I'll win the belt, and it'll mean so much because I've got all my family come in, and it'd be nice just to like have the win and be great.
After you've seen each other fight, are your thoughts about a knockout, or are we having to work on the long game, Roma?
I don't really know. Like, if a knockout happens, it happens. Like, you're always looking for that shot to land, but it can go the full 5 rounds, or it can go however many. But I'm not fussed.
And Sage, I'm very interested to find out if you have the traditional Dutch style kickboxing, and what effect will that have on Roma? What are your thoughts about your style against Roma?
I've trained a little bit differently for this fight, but
I'm a K1 fighter.
Normally I'm a K1 fighter with low kicks, so it's a little bit differently. But I've trained to this, so I'm very yeah. I hope yeah, we'll see if a knockout fails, it fails. If not, we'll see. I'm coming for everything.
And I'm looking forward to seeing both of you fight up against each other. It's going to be exciting. Chris, I need to know your thoughts. You were piping up earlier, but I need to know about your thoughts.
I know Atty, or Atty's gym. She's got a really good trainer. You know, there's a lot of top quality fighters that come out of the gym. So we're not playing around with anybody. You know, they come, they fight. You know, like the K1 fighters. I think this will probably be the first time Sage has fought with a head guard, because I think you don't fight with a head guard out there, do you? In K1, am I correct?
Normally, well, I do.
Yeah. So obviously, you know, it's a 17 and unders world title, 5 rounds. So I think it'll be explosive. It's whoever wants it, and like we've said, like we've seen with all the girl fights that we have on JackHammer UK, I feel that the girl fighters really do bring it on. You know, we've got people coming from Ireland, we've got girls fighting from Ireland, we've got people coming down from Scotland. You know, it's. I think what we do for the ladies' game is immense, and I can't wait to put it on, because I think it's going to be a great show. The production that we've got is top class, and what better to have 2 good fighters fighting on it, and may the best girl win. You know, I think it'll be really good. It's nice to have Atty's gym come over. It'll be great to have the Netherlands, because, like you say, Dutch fighting, it's known, isn't it? It's known throughout the world of how they fight, and I think it'll be exciting. And I'm sure you'll be there chucking out your sweets, flying around on your magic carpet, like you do, Gurge, shouting.
I'll be throwing out the sweets to keep the energy levels high, as I always do. JackHammer, a great platform for our female fighters. Sage, this is your first time fighting at JackHammer. How do you feel on your debut at JackHammer?
I'm very, very exciting, and I hope I'll can fight a lot of more time there. So yeah.
And I'm looking forward to seeing that. Roma, you're making your return to JackHammer. It's a home of Roma Tyson. Tell me, how are you feeling about your return to JackHammer?
I'm feeling good. It's a good show, so there's tons of fights on, and I just look forward to it.
Roma Tyson, I've got a question for you. Sage is coming over from the Netherlands to the UK. Would you ever consider fighting in the Netherlands?
100%. I'll fight anywhere. I'm not bothered. Anywhere, anytime, anyone. I'm not fussed. I'll go over there.
Fighting words. Now, finishing it off, I need to know, Sage, do you have any words for Roma?
No, we don't speak a lot outside of the ring, so I will see you next week.
That is what I love about Atty's gym. They let their fists do the talking, and what more can you say? But I want you to finish this off, Gurge, with one of your raps. Just to finish this up, wrap it up, Gurge. Go on, hear me now.
I'm going to be saying this for the winner at the end of this one. She said she can. I said she could. I gave her the assignment and she fully understood. She went away and came back and said it was a good. And now she's going to be walking like a champion, just like she should. Thank you very much. This is JackHammer Media Day. Sage, thank you so much for your time and the words that you brought into the JackHammer Media Day. Roma Tyson, thank you so much. Chris, I'm going to let you close this one out after I finish up with my amazing lyricals.
Yeah, no, so I'll see both girls at the weigh-in on October the 10th. So obviously I'll pick you guys up, Sage, from the airport, take you to the hotel, get yourselves checked in. Then we'll go to the weigh-in, get yourselves weigh-in, and then we'll take you to the restaurant, and then you can hydrate and do what you need to do. And then we will see you all on the Saturday in the ring. So yeah, looking forward to it. You will get looked after. You know, that's one thing I can say about the JackHammer shows. Our hospitality is good, and you know, at the end of the day, it's a sport, and that's what it's about for us. It's about treating people how you want to be treated yourself. So yeah, thank you for coming on, both of you. I know it's a bit late, especially for you, Sage. Thank you for coming on, because it's 10 o'clock at night there. So thank you. But But yeah, all good. Appreciate it. We shall see you on the 10th and 11th of October. So have a good evening. Try not to get injured this week, and we will see you all on the 10th. Great
Thank
stuff.
you, guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Just to let you know, I've been putting it on my timer, by the way. That's when I've been saying signing out. I've just been putting on a timer around about 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. We're getting through them there. Who we got in there? Yeah, I know that is. Yeah. Get Whitney and Hailey in because they're fighting each other. So they're fighting. Good. Yeah. Okay. Let's get them in.
Unmute.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, Hailey, are you okay? Can you hear us okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I can hear you.
Okay, good. Yeah, let's go straight into it then, yeah. So we have fighting for the WKU Five Nations K1 title. We have Hailey Skelly from Scotland, and she'll be taking on Whitney Sheppard from Ireland. So two girls at the top of their game. Let's bring the fireworks. Let me introduce you to our MC of the night, none other than Gurge himself. Some people think he come from the Cave of Wonders in a magic lamp, but we all know he come from Nottingham. So yes, over to you, Gurge.
Yo, it's Gurge, and welcome Hailey Skelly, and welcome Whitney Sheppard. A moment of correction right there. I'm not from Nottingham. I'm from the great land of Derby. Hailey, you're from Ireland, and Whitney from Scotland. Tell me about it. Have you visited each other previously? Hailey, what are your thoughts on a Whitney?
I've not really seen anything, but I know she's like from a Thai background, so I know she'll be strong, but it's good.
We're talking about K1 rules, and it's about to get fiery. And on the 11th of October at JackHammer, Whitney, have you been training anything specific against Hailey's style?
No, just the same kind of training, really, just yet to be strong. I know she's going to be fast. That's it, really.
Hailey, talk to me. What are your thoughts? Are you been training anything differently, or are you keeping to a specific game plan?
We always change the game plan for every fight, so this one's a bit different as well.
And what may I ask you, Hailey, what do you do in your daily life? Are you at school? Do you work?
I go to college.
And how have you found fitting in your training amongst your college in preparation for this fight?
It's easy because I do a fitness course, so I fit it in around that.
Perfect. So you're beating up your course leaders every day and letting them know what you've got in store for Whitney.
Yeah.
Whitney, may I ask the same of you? What do you do in your daily life?
Yeah, I'm a personal trainer, so I'm in the gym pretty much every day as well. So it's the same.
Oh,
she's getting paid to beat up her clients.
Beating up the weights and beating up the clients. Have the clients seen anything different in you? Have you become a bit more aggressive towards them?
No, I need them to pay me, so I can't really be too aggressive.
It could get you even more money out of that one, but well, that's another story. So, Whitney, what got you into the K1 style, into kickboxing? Talk to me.
I started kickboxing when I was like 14 and then progressed on to Thai boxing. So I fought like kickboxing, K1, low kick, Muay Thai, did everything.
And Hailey, same question for you. What got you into our martial arts game?
I started when I was.
At what age?
I started when I was 4. I did kickboxing, and then I moved into low kick and then into K1.
And have you got any progression thoughts for the future in what you're doing now? Do you have any sort of idea where you want to be?
Yeah, I want to beat Whitney and then beat my next fight in November.
Whitney, same question goes to you. What are your thoughts going on in the future?
Yeah, I just want to win this one and then see after.
Do you have much support coming over from Ireland?
Yeah, there's 3 fighters from Ireland, so there's a big crowd of us coming.
And I'm looking forward to the Irish crew. They always bring the energy, and I'm ready to give them the sweets to build up even further on that energy. Hailey, talk to me about your support. Who are you bringing with you?
Mine is just me and my coaches.
Keeping a small circle and making sure that you got them all intact so you don't lose anybody. I like that idea as well. Now tell me, this is going for the WKU, 5 Nations K1. Tell me, what does that title mean to you, Hailey? Are you going to be bringing it back to college?
Well, I'm not taking it to college, but I'll bring it back, yeah.
And also yourself, Whitney, what does that title mean to you?
It means a lot. Yeah, I haven't fought for a title in a while. So yeah, I won gold in Italy last year. So that was the closest I've got in a little while. So I'm looking forward to this fight.
And this is a great platform, as I said previously, for our female fighters. What does this mean to you guys to be fighting at JackHammer of such a platform? Can it be directed to Whitney first, please?
Yeah, JackHammer always puts on great girl fights. It's one of the only shows I go to where I look forward to seeing all the girls. So yeah, it's great. Great for female kickboxing, K1.
Besides Hailey, is there anybody else that catches your eye at JackHammer?
I always like Naomi Powis. She's so
Great
fast.
fighter
I like
indeed.
her style, yeah.
Great fighter indeed. She has been dedicated to this sport and she is making waves. That'll be a great one to see. How about yourself, Hailey? Is there any particular fighters? First of all, actually, what does it mean to you to fight at JackHammer?
I think it's a really good show, so it's like a big opportunity.
And is there any particular fighters that you've seen at JackHammer that catches your eye?
No, not really.
Coming in to take over the world, I like this, Mr. Chris. You know these two, and I want to know what your thoughts and feelings are.
Yeah, I mean, I've been badgered by Whitney. I brought her over here 2 years ago to fight the famous Mary Corbin. I took her out of her comfort zone. That was for a world title, wasn't it, I believe? And
Yeah,
Mary got
kickboxing.
the better of her. And then Whitney was like, I need you to get me K1. I need you to get me K1. At K1 fight, I want to come back. And I want to prove people that K1's my style. And I had a message off Jimmy, which is Hayley's, Skelly's coach. He said, have you got an opportunity, any opportunities? And I went, funny enough, I have. And then that's how we made the match. So that's how it come along. There's quite a lot of Scottish guys that know who we are. Everybody gets a fair crack of the whip, you know. And at the end of the day, this isn't a home show for any of these girls, you know. You've got an Irish girl fighting a Scottish girl in sort of Cannock or the north of Birmingham. So they've both got a fair crack of the whip. There's no like home judges or anything like that. And I think that's why a lot of people actually like fighting on the JackHammer shows, because you do get a fair result. Even like you just said, like Naomi, she's one of my girls. Even she's got beat on JackHammer before. The Queen of the North beat her, Edith, which we took the fight at 50 kg instead of fighting at 48. But that's what we do. I don't duck fights. If we have to fight, we fight, and that's who it is. But like I said, everybody has a fair crack of the whip, and I'm quite excited to see another female K1 fight going ahead. It is amateur, so they'll be wearing the shin pads.
No, it's not amateur.
Are you wearing?
No shin pads.
Is it no shin pads? I can't remember what we said.
Yeah, it's no shin pads.
Is it no shin pads, Hailey? Are you okay with that?
No shin pads, yeah.
Yeah, so there you go. See, I'm getting beat up by women. I can't. It is what it is. I get told what to do all the time. Yeah. So there you go, Gurge. So they're telling me what they're doing.
Thank you very much, ladies. Put it in check. You guys needed to do that to him to make sure he doesn't get anything wrong with the upcoming fight. No shins on this one. You two are both ready for it, and I'm looking forward to the action and the pain that is about to be brought in JackHammer on the 11th of October. Before we start signing out, I want to know, Whitney, you specifically, and you right now, what are you going to say to Hailey before we get into the ring on the 11th of October?
Good luck, and I'll see you in the ring.
Short and sweet, sweet and short. Hailey, can you tell me, what do you think and what do you want to say to Whitney?
Same thing, good luck, and I'll see you there.
Like I say, and anybody that wants to watch this at home, obviously we are streaming live. We're streaming it live via Lounges TV. Well, Clout Media are doing the actual streaming. It'll be streamed on Lounges TV, which you can subscribe, or you could subscribe to CFS. So there's two platforms that you can watch it on if you want to watch it. So I'll send you the links out and then just plaster it out. So although you might not have support in the venue, I'm sure you'll have a lot of support online. So that's what it's all about as well. Let's get it global.
Sweet words from
What's this?
I'm going to welcome the coach of Taylor Jeffries into the live, and I'm going to introduce Harry Nutt into the live. So Harry Nutt will be defending his GCO boxing title, and then I've got Taylor Jeffries, who is representing Taylor Jeffries. So I've got Robert Taylor, who's representing Taylor Jeffries. His fighter will be taking on the champion, Evie Watson, for the Five Nations WKU kickboxing title. And we've got none other than the magic carpet man himself, live out of the genie for tonight only, Gurge. Let me pass you over to Gurge himself. How are you, Gurge?
Yo, it's Scourge, and I'm the voice of the people. They call me amazing. No depot. Welcome to the media day for JackHammer on the 11th of October. Harry Nutt is here, and we've got Rob Taylor representing Taylor Jeffries. These two guys are not fighting each other, so don't you start getting any of the police involved. I don't want to see that Rob Taylor fighting Harry Nutt today. We don't want to see anything like that. But we're here to talk about the fights that are coming up. So let me start off before we get any confusion. Rob Taylor, the legend, the man, the myth. He is over here representing Taylor Jeffries. Rob, please let me know how you are and how is Taylor Jeffries.
Me, I'm great. Taylor Jeffrey is in a great position. She trains every day. I've been watching the interviews, people talking about four.
Hey, how is she feeling up with the upcoming fight?
This is just another day in the office. She's fighting all the time. She fought that. She's fighting literally 5 days later in the World Championship after JackHammer. JackHammer's on the 11th. On the 16th, she's in the WK World Championships in about 8 different categories, all in the ring. So this is just another day in the office. Evie Watson, plenty of respect to the gym, plenty of respect to Evie Watson, but she is just another name on the sheet as far as Taylor's concerned. They fought before. Taylor hasn't lost, and that's just another title Taylor's going to take. And then we're coming for a world title at JackHammer. She won the Yiska title at the last one. She's going to win this Five Nations, and then whatever Chris wants to throw her away. You know, I'm bringing girls to JackHammer like Black Panthers bringing the Dora Milaje. Do you know what I mean? And I'm the Black
You're
Panther.
in the queue. You're in the queue. You're in the queue. There's a queue of women coming. There's a queue of women. He has to fly 10,000 feet high now to get over them all. He does on his little carpet.
Don't worry. As you can see, we had Isabella Dixon on the last show. We had Taylor on the last show. They're stopping girls. I've got more girls to bring. So you just bring them my way, mate.
I mean, to be fair to Evie, you know, you got to under respect where respect's deserved. You know, she's got beat on a tournament that you went to, and then she messaged me because she was going to go down the amateur boxing route. And Dad messaged me and went, I believe there's a fight there. We want to take it. And I was like, okay, no problem. I said, you need to speak to your coach because I'm not making no decisions between a parent. You know, you've got to go to the coach. So Gavin, I know Gavin. I used to teach Gavin, so we've got a good relationship anyway. I messaged Gavin. He was like, oh, I'll see what she wants to do. So fair play to Evie for taking the fight and taking it as a defence. You know, there's a lot of people out there that don't defend. They just take the easy option. And that's one thing that I can say about JackHammer. Out of every promotion that you see, we have defences. I mean, even Harry's defending his title. You know, he's defending his boxing title on the 11th. So, you know, you've seen Hailey Kiely. She's defended a world title 3 times. You know, I bring her over from Ireland. That's no beneficial to us at all. You know, as tickets go, and that's the type of promotion that we're after. We want the best people to fight the best, and that's what we're trying to achieve.
Brilliant.
Rob Taylor saying it's another day in the office, and I can see his fighters aren't on minimum wage. They're ready to bring it to JackHammer on the 11th of October. I've seen both of those fighters that he mentioned, and I know they have got what it takes, that's for sure. Going over just to Harry Nutt. Harry, please let me know, what do you do in daily life? What are you at school? What do you do?
I'm at my last year of school, so
In detention, I'll
usually
tell you.
you are.
You're normally in detention. That's where you normally are.
No, I usually I get up, I go on like a run or something like that before school. Then I get back, I do some stretching and that, have a shower, go to school, get back, go straight to the gym, and then get home, and then do it all again next day.
And this is a boxing fight that you're doing at JackHammer this time round.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
how are you feeling towards returning back to JackHammer on the 11th?
I'm excited for it because I think JackHammer at this level, I think it's like one of the best shows you can be on because all fights, like Chris said, they're all even. Like getting any mismatches or out, and you get like a lot of exposure from it. Like a lot of eyes are on it, so it's just perfect opportunity to show everyone what you've been working on in that. So I'm looking forward to it.
Absolutely agree with you on that one. I have to say it is one of the top shows, and I must say it brings it the quality. Rob Taylor, you're telling me that you got a great stable of fighters. Now I want to know, what are your thoughts for the future of Task at JackHammer?
Well, the future for Task at JackHammer. Obviously, we've got Taylor Jeffrey. I've got a few more young ladies to bring through there. I've got, obviously, my own young lady, my daughter. She's looking for a fight. We tried to get a matchup for Elise on that one. But, she's young. So we've got plenty of time for that. So, yeah, Isabella Dixon's chomping at the bit to fight again at JackHammer. So, yeah, we've got, a bright future at JackHammer. It seems to be all female, but like I said, I'm good with that. And I know Chris is good with it.
I think the females are leading it by example. You don't see any female pull out of the fight. You'll see a lad, but you won't see a female.
Yeah.
And that's facts.
So
And Mr.
Sorry, Gurch. I'll say you give me the weight, and I'll bring the fighters.
Straight up words from Rob Taylor. Rob Taylor, a legendary fighter that I used to see many years ago back in the day, originally from Hayashi team and represented. Rob Taylor, do you still spar your fighters in the gym?
Only when they're not behaving.
Absolutely. Actually, the question also goes to Chris. Do you still spar fighters like you have here, Mr. Harry Nutt?
I haven't sparred in a while, right? But they know when they're in trouble because
they do.
They know when I'm in trouble because sometimes it's a bit like the old-fashioned Rocky. Yo, Tommy, my ring's outside. You know what I mean? And that's how it goes. I think he saw me lose my temper on Saturday. I jumped the ring and I was in there, squaring straight up. I know that's not the thing to do, but at the end of the day, if you're in a fighting environment, sometimes that's how they learn, isn't it? I'm a big Randy Savage, Randy Orton behind me, you know what I mean? We ain't going nowhere. But yeah, I used to spar. I used to spar quite a lot. My head still thinks I can do it. My body says otherwise. I know I've got one good round in me, maybe two if I have to. But it's hard. It gets hard, doesn't it? Because you're working all day, you're training at night, and then you're trying to fit things in. And sometimes I think with how the gym's going at the moment as well, I need eyes everywhere. And with people suing you left, right, and centre for something stupid, sometimes you can't be focused on one thing. If I'm sparring, then who's looking after the class, you know what I mean? So I have to be a bit careful in today's society. But I've had my fair share of little wrestle, should I say, in the gym. But
yeah, seen the angry side of Chris the other day when I beat him in the TikTok live. He threw his dummy out the pram, but that's a different story. Harry Nutt, have you got any final words for your opponent?
Just a war. Whatever happens in the fight happens. I'm ready for three brings. So that's all I've got to say, really.
Thank you so much. Rob Taylor, speaking on behalf of Taylor Jeffries and in general the Task Martial Arts, do you have any final words?
Yeah, it's a 5-round fight, and what I'm going to show you is the 4 horsemen. If you know what the 4 means and the 5-round fight, you watched them before.
Okay, words of war from these two individuals. Mr. Chris, sign it out for me, please.
Yeah, no, just thank you for your support, Rob. It's good that you can see what we're actually doing, and I don't think there's many people trying to publicise full contact as much as what we actually do. There's so many people that, like we heard before, we heard a young lad earlier say, like, I've done everything in kickboxing and I'm moving into boxing. I could argue with that, but obviously I don't want to burst a child's bubble, especially when you've only been doing 1 minute rounds and you're doing 1.5. The big stuff comes when you're doing 2 minutes of 5 rounds, and then the shins come off. Or if you're in the boxing ring, then you're doing 6 rounds or whatever, at 3 minutes. It's a different ball game. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just glad that I've got people's support. Harry, I haven't seen a kid with an engine like him for a long, long time. He just keeps on going. And like I said to him, it's a bit like the old-fashioned Manchester United formation when they was in their glory days. If you score 4, we're going to score 5. And I think that's how he fights. You'll hit me 5 times, but I'm going to hit you 10. And that's just how he goes. He'll probably have brain damage by the age of 17. But
already got it, mate.
He's already got it, but it don't matter. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And we live to fight another day. So, yeah, I just look forward to it. I'll see you all on the 10th for the weigh-in. Obviously, some of you might be sending video weigh-ins, but most people will be at the weigh-in this time, I think. And then, yeah, on to the fight show on the 11th. And then bish, bash, bong. Over to you, Gurge, with your little sweeties. Please don't be late this time. You're 20 minutes late. You're an Asian. You're not on BMT time. That man down there, Rob, can turn up late. He's got BMT. You've got no excuses, Gurge. You turn up 30 minutes late for my show. I had to get another BMT in there, Richard Todd. I had to get Toddy to be the MC. He was rubbish. Don't you dare do that to me again. And you have the audacity to tell me that you beat me last Tuesday. Come on now. I'm sweeping up.
It sounds like Chris's medication is needed ASAP and it's wearing thin. Thank you very much, guys. Much appreciated for your time. And I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on the 11th of October, JackHammer.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, then. So I've got Amer Agel from the Netherlands. Again, he's another one of Atty's gym. He will be fighting for a European K1 title against the famous Dalton John from Wales. And then we've got the Mean Machine, Lily Anderson, who is from Falcons Gym. She will be fighting for her second WKA world title against Jessica Cardosa, who's from Portugal. So I'd like to introduce you to the magic carpet man, Gurge himself, who's going to be interviewing you. So over to Gurge.
Yo, it's Gurge, and welcome to the JackHammer Media Day. Welcome, Emery. I hope you're loving the life that we are giving you at JackHammer. And welcome, Lily the Hammer Anderson, to JackHammer on your return. Firing it over to Emery straight away. You are from the Netherlands, and I'm looking forward to seeing your Dutch-style kickboxing at JackHammer. What do you think you can bring to the JackHammer ring against Dalton John?
Of course, I've worked very hard for this moment. My technique is very strong. My technique is very sharp. Every punch, every kick I do, everything is calculated with my mind. I can also adapt to any style. So if it doesn't matter if my opponents go aggressive. If he goes aggressive, I go aggressive. If he wants to wait in the corner, I put the pressure on him. So anything he does, I will break him, of course.
Well, I looking at your face, I hope your guard's up, because like it looks like you've had a few knocks in your face there. So you've had a few battles, I can see. Not afraid to get a mark yourself. Hopefully you'll be giving out some marks too. So yeah.
Thank you very much, Emery. And Lily the Hammer Anderson, making your way back to the JackHammer arena after she has recently been proposed to, am I right?
Yeah.
Congratulations on that one. And I'm looking forward to seeing you bring your flavor back to the raver at JackHammer. Or are you going to be taking it a little bit easier now you are all loved up? Tell me more.
No. Just because I'm engaged doesn't mean that I haven't been loved up all this time.
Absolutely. And this is what the crowd needs to know, because when you're fighting against your opponent, she is going to be thinking that in her head. Jessica Cardosa has been training up against you, and she feels like she's ready. How are you feeling with your fight up against Jessica?
Yeah, I'm feeling really confident, ready. I felt like I could have got in there the last few weeks. I'm definitely more than ready.
And Emery, your fight up against Dalton John. Have you been watching Dalton John fight previously?
I've not seen a match from him, but I've seen a couple of clips from him. He has very spectacular kicks, acrobatic kicks. But he can do that in taekwondo, karate, but it is K1 kickboxing. This is a whole different level. And I'm going to show you what real kickboxing is. Whoosh.
I'm looking forward to seeing your style up against Dalton. I think it's going to be a war of words, and the words are going to be harsh. I can see that happening. Now, you tell me about your experience in the Netherlands. How many fights have you had over in the Netherlands, and how many fights have you had in the UK?
I've been doing kickboxing since I'm 8 years old. I'm now 18, so 10 years experience. First month of training, first month I did kickboxing. I immediately went to the ring to fight. I think I've maybe about 100 fights in Netherlands, Germany, Belgium. I've also fought one time in England and in Scotland recently in March. So I've very much experience.
A very impressive fight record. Very impressive fight record. Now tell me, this is your first time fighting at JackHammer, am I correct?
Yes, correct.
And how are you feeling about fighting at such a platform in the UK, known as JackHammer?
It feels amazing. I've heard very good things about JackHammer. So it's sort of an honor to fight here and show people who I am and show people what my skills are.
I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'm telling you, the excitement levels are blowing up, and we are honored to have you at JackHammer for sure. Lily the Hammer Anderson, you've been watching your opponent. Tell me, do you think your opponent had been watching you?
Yeah, we've fought previously, and she follows me on Instagram, so she's definitely having a little look.
And have you had any words amongst each other?
No, only when obviously we was meant to fight back in the summer and I split my eye. I messaged her and was like, I'm so sorry that this has happened. She was like, no, it happens. We'll fight another time.
And has your eye recovered fully?
Yeah, look, you can't even see anything.
You're off camera, so I definitely can't see anything.
Oh. Oh, I can hear myself back
No, I
talking.
can see you. You're on my camera. I can see you. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. The eyebrows. Now, Mr. Chris, you got Lily fighting back at JackHammer. This is a great platform for our female fighters. What are you expecting from Lily?
At the end of the day, like I say, Jessica's already beat her once. So I think this is more of a case for Lily to put the record straight. Again, it's not on her home show. Although it's in England, it's still not. It's still like 3 hours away from 4 hours. At the end of the day, like I say. Yeah, that's only because you've only just passed your test and you're driving the inside lane. So, you know, so like I was saying, so it's about putting the record straight. It's not a home show, so it's not her home show. So again, we're bringing over Jessica from Portugal, and then obviously we've got Lily coming up from Kent or Meadow. What's it called? Meadowway, is it?
Margate.
Margate, yeah. I wouldn't go there on holiday. Wouldn't recommend it.
We got a lovely seaside.
Yeah, no one goes there. Anyway.
Yeah, we do.
So like I say, it's mutual grounds. So they've both got a fair crack at the whip, and you know she's put on some good performances. Lily has. I think I've seen her develop through the teenage years, coming through the ranks. Now, obviously, she's a senior. So we, like I say to you before, win or lose, we always bring people back and we always support them. And I think with Lily, she's one of them people that has become a face of JackHammer UK. There's quite a few other people on the platform that are known to always fight on JackHammer. But again, we always bring people back and we like to build and grow and promote them. And that's what a promoter should do, I think, you know. We're bringing over Jessica from Portugal. Bit of a nightmare with the flights. So we've got them coming in from Manchester and then we're flying back out at Birmingham. So, yeah, the logistics, we'll get it sorted. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to it. So it'll be, again, a top level fight on what I consider to be a good level promotion. You know, I don't think we cut any corners. We try and do things to the best of our ability. And like you said, it's known. You've got Emery, who's sitting there, who's in the Netherlands, and even he knows about JackHammer. So that just shows how far we are spreading and how well we are doing. And we must be doing something right if these guys are hearing about us. It's not
Absolutely.
Is it?
And going back to Emery, tell me, I want to know more about you, and I want to know, what was your toughest fight that you have ever had?
My toughest fight, I think my toughest fight was in Scotland in March. I fight for the European champions against Dylan Lowe. He was the champion there. It was 5 rounds of 2 minutes, and it was just 5 rounds of war. Those Scots can fight really good, man. 5 rounds of war, and
those Highland warriors definitely got heart.
Of course, boss man, of course. And I've won that fight, but it cost me a lot. I've put blood, sweat, and tears in that fight. That was, I think, my toughest fight.
And what is your thoughts and feelings about your future at JackHammer?
I think this is a great opportunity for me to show the English fans where I am, and I'm looking forward to fight. And if I win the title, I want to defend this title every year, every month if I go fight. So I'm looking forward.
The thing is, it's a
Very
WKU
exciting.
title as well, so obviously it's quite a big organisation that we operate with. Obviously, with it being K1, there's a lot of doors that will be open. This is with shin pads, so it's with shin protection. Obviously, the next stage for you, Emery, will be to take the shins off. That's the next stage, that's obviously the development. And then obviously we can go from there and see where we are. And then hopefully, we can build and start promoting another future star that's across the waters. That's the aim.
Why does it look like one of my eyebrows?
Enough about your eyebrows. Let's get back to the fighting. Anyway, just the final words. Emery, do you have any final words that you'd like to say to Dalton, John?
Dalton, I respect you very much as a fighter, but I've worked very hard for this moment. I'm ready to show my skills, and on fight night, I will show that we Dutch fighters are the better fighters. Ooj.
Oof, okay. Look, great to hear that. And Lily the Hammer Anderson, do you have any further words about your eyebrows and towards Jessica Cardoza?
No, my eyebrows are fine. But no, I just hope she has trained hard because I know I've trained hard. So let's have a war.
And that's what we'll definitely bring the war.
And I'm looking forward to seeing both of you guys at JackHammer on the 11th of October. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Mr. Chris, final words from you, please.
Yeah, like I say, Emery will get you from the airport. We'll take you to the weigh-in. Then obviously we'll go out and get you rehydrated, etc. Lily, I believe you're coming down on the Friday, so I shall see you at the weigh-in as well. Jessica will be there at the weigh-in with you, so we'll have the face-off. Always good, gets the nerves going, gets the tension, more exposure. Again, for you, Emery, there will be a link. I don't know if you've got any friends or family coming over to support you, but I will have a link where people can actually watch it at home. So, they can subscribe to the link, etc., etc. So you might not have many supporters in the venue, but I'm quite sure that we can have a lot of supporters following you online and showing your development. So yeah, both of you, wrap yourselves up in cotton wool, because there's too many people that break toenails around this time around this time, or get their eyelids cut and have to pull out.
Whose fault was that?
Whose fault was that? Whose fault was that?
Yeah, well, these things happen. Gurges. So I look forward to seeing you both on Friday the 10th of October in 4 days. So yeah, thank you for tuning in. Emery, I'm sorry it's late because I know you're an hour in front of us. So yeah, thank you for coming on.
No problem, boss man.
Thank you. And we shall see you on the 10th. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah, that's it. We're going to start our battle now. We're going to start.
Save yourself. Save
So, Gurge, we're bringing it on now. Just me and you left. Everyone else has had to go to bed because it's past their bedtime. Not me and you. Not me and you. The war
it's
is still going.
It's been great hearing from these fighters. We've got all these title fights going on, and I'm looking forward to seeing all these guys fight.
But there's only one fight that matters, and that's me against Gurge on Tuesday, 8 o'clock on TikTok. That is the only fight people care about. That is the only fight people want to hear. That is the only fight people want to see. Me taking you down. I'm going to roll that magic carpet up. I'm going to put it on my shoulder, and I'm going to do a triple suplex into the bin. What do you say about that?
All I'm going to say is you're going to get some official diabetes from this chocolate and sweets talk that we're going to be doing on Tuesday, and you ain't going to be able to handle it, what I bring to the table. There's too much talk over here. You know what? You're going to be eating your own words by the end of Tuesday evening.
No
TikTok
chance.
Live, 8 o'clock.
It's 1-1. You won the first one. You might have won the battle, but you didn't win the war. Now I've pulled it back. I pulled it out the bag with that little me and old Randy Orton here. We pulled it out the back. Moral support. Moral support. You don't know what's gonna hit you.
Listen, Randy Orton, you're gonna need him. You're gonna need him by the end of Tuesday. You're gonna have to hold him tightly in bed.
And like Hurricane Katrina. I am going to clean up.
You're going to have to get him to whisper sweet nothings into your ears just to stop the nightmares from Tuesday happening to you so you can go to sleep soundly. But don't worry. Don't worry. It's going to be nice and fun. I'll take it easy at first. But if you get out of line, I'm going to drop them chocolates and sweets right up here in the TikTok Live Tuesday 8 o'clock.
Honestly, I can't sleep. I'm that excited. I want to go now. I'm ready.
Hold your horses. Hold your horses. You know what? I'm going to go to bed. It's been fantastic live today, and I hope all of you at home have enjoyed it. If you have, please make sure that you guys let us know. This is a media day for the 11th of October at JackHammer UK, the full contact kickboxing, boxing, K1, all of the action is happening on Saturday, the 11th of October. This is the show to be at.
Yeah, just make sure you get there on time. It's paramount that we get there on time. Okay, Gurge, we get there on time, Gurge, yeah? On time, we get there on time, Gurge.
No crime, don't you worry about that.
We get there on time. So what we're going to do, we've got roughly 39 fights. Now, that might sound a lot, but we will blast through this. Our first fight is going out there at 12 o'clock on the dot. We are starting on time, Gurge. Yeah, on time. I'm not letting you get that down. Half an hour late he was. I had to get someone out the audience to start emceeing.
He gave me the wrong times, everybody. He gave me the wrong times.
Everyone else is there on time except that man there. So we're starting first fight at 12 o'clock. We're going to blast through them. We've got 21 title fights. I don't think anybody in the country has had 21 title fights. 21 title fights, a couple of pro fights. We've got some high intensity, K1, full contact and boxing fights. Well worth your money. There are only a couple of tickets left. There's not many. Tables have sold out. Tiered seats have sold out. We've got ringside left. That's all we've got left. So tune in for next week to see me battle Gurge on Tuesday on TikTok Live, and then I shall see all of you again on JackHammer UK. There will be streaming platforms. It will be live streamed on Lounges TV and CFS. So if you can't get your tickets, make sure you get your early bird tickets, because there will be, if you log in on the day, there will be a little bit dearer. So make sure you get all that and get organised and be on time.
Absolutely. And have a great night. We'll have a great night that night. Make sure you bring your friends and family and just make a lovely evening on it. You know what? Thank you very much, everybody. I'm going to sign out. Thank you very much, Chris. I'm looking forward to battling and beating and all that business on Tuesday, TikTok Live, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Cheers, guys. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
Bye.
Okay, cheers.